Open source voice cloning got shockingly good in 2026. 6 open models now claim near human quality, but their benchmark numbers don't all measure the same thing. So, let's line them up honestly and separate what's verified from what just sounds impressive. This is a survey of open source voice cloning/TTS as of June 2026. Our scope: Open weight TTS reporting on Seed-TTS-Eval 2024 to 2026, closed/commercial models named only for context. 7 models make the core comparison: Fish Audio S2, Qwen3-TTS, CosyVoice 3, F5, TTS, Mask GCT, ZONOS2, Seed-TTS. We'll compare them on architecture, scale, the benchmarks, and openness, and we'll be explicit about exactly which numbers can and cannot be compared.
On architecture, the field splits 3 ways. Most of these, including Fish, Qwen, CosyVoice, ZONOS, and Seed, are autoregressive, generating speech 1 token at a time. F5 is the exception, a flow-matching diffusion transformer. And Mask GCT is fully non-autoregressive, predicting its tokens in parallel through mask generation. A clear trend on scale. Each generation trains on more data than the last, from roughly 100,000 hours for the compact models up to several million hours for the frontier releases. Parameter counts, by contrast, vary widely because architecture, not size alone, drives quality here. On the shared Seed-TTS benchmark, word error rate is the cleanest axis to compare. Fish Audio S2 and Qwen3-TTS lead, with CosyVoice 3 close behind. Read these carefully. Chinese scores are character error rate. English are word error rate, so the 2 columns aren't the same metric. ZONOS2 speaker-similarity is on a 0 to 100 scale, while everyone else uses a 0 to 1 cosine, so that cell is flagged, not ranked. And every figure is the author's own self-report. Measure on test sets that aren't all the same size, so treat small gaps as noise rather than a winner. On openness, most of these ship permissive Apache or MIT licenses with ungated weights, which is what makes a survey like this possible at all. On speed, all report real-time or faster synthesis, though under different hardware and measurement conditions, so treat the latency figures as indicative, not head-to-head. Now the question that decides whether you can actually use one of these: what does it take to run it? The short answer is, all of them want an NVIDIA CUDA GPU. On a Mac, F5 TTS is the strongest pick, with official Apple Silicon support built in. Fish, Qwen, and CosyVoice run on Apple Silicon 2 through community ML exports. Mask GCT and ZONOS are effectively CUDA and Linux only, with ZONOS the strictest, Linux x86-64. And Seed-TTS isn't open at all, so there's nothing to run locally. One more lens. When did each of these actually open up? The field runs from Seed-TTS in mid-2024, which, notably, was paper-only and never released, through to ZONOS2 in mid-2026. The encouraging trend is that the newer the model, the faster the code follows the paper. F5, Qwen, Fish, and ZONOS all shipped open weights within days of their papers. The clear outlier is CosyVoice 3, whose weights arrived about 7 months later. So increasingly, open means open on day 1. Finally, how expressive can each model get beyond just copying the reference voice? There are 3 approaches. Fish S2 is the most flexible, with inline tags like laughing or angry, plus free-form instructions right in the text. Qwen and CosyVoice take natural language style instructions, though for Qwen that's only in its voice design models, not the basic clone. The rest lean entirely on the reference audio. F5 and Mask GCT have no explicit emotion control. And here's a twist: ZONOS2 actually removed the emotion sliders its predecessor had, so it's cloning only too. Seed-TTS claims rich emotion control, but it's closed so we can't verify it. Quality: Fish Audio S2 and Qwen3-TTS lead on clean word error rate, CosyVoice 3 just behind, all on the shared benchmark. The trigger isn't the leader. ZONOS2, the release that prompted this survey, sits mid-pack on Seed-TTS-Eval's English word error rate. Its standout claims rest on its own multilingual benchmark that no other model runs. Compare with care. Chinese is CER, English is WER, and ZONOS2 speaker-similarity is on a different scale. Cells that can't be compared are flagged, not ranked. Openness. Most ship permissive licenses with open weights. F5 TTS is the exception, non-commercial only. Runs on Everyone wants an NVIDIA CUDA GPU. On a Mac, F5-TTS has official Apple Silicon support. Fish, Qwen, and CosyVoice run via community MLX ports. Expressiveness. Fish S2 leads, inline tags plus instructions. F5, MassGCT, and even ZONOS2, which dropped its predecessor's emotion sliders, offer none beyond cloning. Bottom line. For open, reproducible quality today, Fish S2 or Qwen3-TTS. For the smallest footprint, F5-TTS. And treat every number as a self-report until it's independently reproduced.
Every figure in this video is cited in the description. If a rigorous, no-hype look at open models is useful to you, subscribe for the next survey.